Theater actually started in Albuquerque, New Mexico in 1994. So I want to tell you a little bit about what you're going to see tonight, as well as some things that are going on in the theater. This summer, the Matchbox Theater will be hosting some stage acting, film and TV camps. And we've got some great, exciting dance camps through Xenon Dance Company. Later in September, we're doing a Minnesota premiere of Einstein, and it's a national tour, and he's going to spend about a month here, and he'll be doing lecture demonstrations in the schools, but we'll do weekend performances here at this theater. This was a remarkable effort to create this in 2 weeks, and Nancy Lee called a couple of weeks ago, and I guess the school auditorium wasn't available, and the church they usually use as an alternative space wasn't available, so she knew we had used this last week for the 62 flu. So we literally, everything you see here was done in 2 weeks. That includes lighting and sound, circuit breakers, making all these electrical outlets work, and get the air conditioner working. And it couldn't have happened without a lot of great volunteers, and I want to recognize a couple of people tonight. Now, I was raised by a single mom, and I really believe in strong mother figures, and we happen to have 4 in the audience tonight that are exceptional, and they also have to be leaders in their own right in various aspects of the arts. So I'd like to recognize Linda Andrews. Linda, would you stand, please? Linda is the founding artistic director of Xenon Dance Company, and she's celebrating only her 35th year in business, and they're a nationally recognized modern dance company. Internationally, yeah, they've been in Cuba, and where else? Russia, everywhere. All international, as far as she's going to stick it to me later. Another person in the room that is exceptional is our chairman of our Washburn Arts Council, and that would be Anna Cushman. Would you stand? I'm mentioning these ladies because they're very active in the program at Washburn, and we're delighted that they do all that they do for the arts in this community. We also have in our midst a lady that 9 years ago transformed the Washburn High School Performing Arts Department into something truly magical. How many of you have a student at Washburn or had one? Raise your hand. Okay. How many of you moms out there have somebody in the show? Stand up and be recognized. But there is this lady named Nancy Lee. We'd like to. It's hard to work with sometimes. She is sweet as pie. I mean, if you have an argument with Nancy, there's just something really wrong with you. So she's my only hope that there may be a little dignity left in the goodness. So she's just the sweetest kindness and great talent, and has done so much for all of our kids. Now we get on to the show, All of the Garden and Moulin Ruse, and that wouldn't have happened without another lady that's a powerhouse, and that would be Jessica Talk. Jessica's been here almost every day. There's an Irishman that will not, he'll get really upset if I mention his name, even though it's Mulvihill. But without him, I could have not put anything together in this entire space. So if you see a funny little Irishman roaming around, buy him a beer or something. I think he's probably waiting outside. That's just how he is. This show was written, composed, the lyrics, the play itself conceived, by Sophia Schott, an exceptional student. In her honor, art gallery about 2 years before my daughter Caitlin was born. So it's got a bunch of roosters, you know, on it, and so I'm feeling a little cocky tonight because we have sold out every show. Did you get that joke? First time anybody's ever laughed at my jokes. So we've sold out every performance. We've been oversold. I'm sorry we couldn't find you seats. This theater is really designed for 60 seats, and we've got over 118 tonight. We had 132 last night and 118 on Thursday. So without further ado, please enjoy the show tonight. Sophia Schott's All of the Garden, Moulin.
But now I've expanded into a full-length show. We only had 3 cast members before, and now we have, I think, about 20 cast members. It's really great, and I'm so excited you guys came to see it. People I need to thank include the parent volunteers, WAC, Miss Lee, Doug for pulling this together and letting us into space, my wonderful co-director, Kate Cosgrove, here is All of the Garden.
Valentine's Day when you get to pay to show off your feelings. Oh my God, I'll hardly ever wear. I mean, you say it all the time, but when you don't spend a dime, it's hard to measure. You really treasure whatever this is we share. So you'll take me out to dinner as a tangible way for you to quantify your love for me. New York's finest Italian-American eatery.
I looked at my phone and I let out a groan. This time really fast, it happened real fast. And I'm not exactly quite prepared. I guess I can do one nice thing for you. I've only got like an hour, so buy some flowers. And a teddy, teddy bear. New York's finest Italian-American eatery. Check.
Romantic candles.
Check.
Romantic perfume.
Check.
Remember, this is the most important night in the history of this restaurant. Nicholas Cadell is coming. Burn this face into your memory shop! When he arrives, I want you to give him the night of his life. Well, redefined mid-level family style cuisine. I hate this time of year, cause it's abundantly clear. Despite all of my schemes, the girl of my dreams has fallen in my lap.
quarters.
Those two people are sitting alone. What ruins the romantic atmosphere faster than a lonely person sitting by themselves?
Kate,
Two lonely people! We must seek them together and make them fall in love.
wow.
I will not have my ambience destroyed just because these pathetic singletons didn't have the common decency to keep their pitifulness behind closed doors. You will make them fall in love by the end of the night, or you won't have a job for tomorrow. Understand?
Yes, madam.
Now get cracking! Come on, Ivan, give me your worst! But Natalia worst will not fail. She's not coming.
So sorry, we are a wee bit short on space this evening. So sorry for any inconvenience. I hope your new accommodations are to your liking. Merci.
Hi. Hello. This is a little unexpected.
What?
I'm Cassandra.
Nick,
Nice to meet you.
you as well.
So,
Do you like Windex? Okay.
In what ways has Mikhail Gorbachev positively impacted your life?
Let me try one. Oh, this one's surprisingly normal. If you were a natural disaster, what would you do?
Let me think.
Earliest memory, I'm free. There's a Powerpuff Girl Band-Aid on my knee,
And I'm violently falling down 5 flights of stairs.
so maybe a mudslide. Night of the last grade dance. With my lab partner, Lance.
But he asked Colby, so I stay home and cry.
So maybe a hurricane. Top of my class, senior year. Give a speech in front of all of my peers.
I get up to the stage where I'm barred from the
So maybe a volcano. Maybe I'm clumsy or maybe I'm cursed, but I'm the best at just being the worst. My pride, my accomplishments gone up in smoke. I feel like the butt of some sick cosmic joke. I thought it'd get better since I'm an adult, and maybe there's fault like somehow it falls. So I work even harder, I pick up the pace, and somehow it all just explodes in my face. My freshman roommate was nice. I thought I made a best friend for life.
But she spread a rumor that I had meningitis.
So maybe a wildfire. Weekends and nights for my dream. A spot on the executive team.
But the promotion went to my boss's son, Carl. I see you, Carl.
So maybe a plateau.
You know, I feel like a plateau is less of a natural disaster, more of a topographical feature.
I mean, it just works so well as a metaphor, and I'm trying to reveal some personal information about myself. So you could just like wait till the end of the secret service. Okay, thanks.
I dated mine for 6 years. Had a registry set up at Sears.
But he told me last Christmas and said I was the single most growing up type person who ever made the mistake of dating and that he was leaving each of me all my 5 CDs and the dog.
So maybe the Ice Age. I told myself that I'm just unlucky, but
Why are things so consistently sucky? Just when I finally start feeling content, I get punched by some cataclysmic event. The levee is broken, the power is out. There's famines and earthquakes
listed all these different natural disasters for different points in your life, but you didn't choose one for just you.
Oh, what's that one called? It's like, the apocalypse.
Doesn't sound like the end of the world to me. I mean, you're a valedictorian, you've got this great job, those are pretty good things.
I guess. So what do you do?
Alright, but we gotta keep it down. I'm a food critic.
Woo!
What?
It's just the last time someone had to tell me their job in a whisper, they borrowed money from the banks.
That's a new one.
Yeah, those are how my dates go. So, you have like a blog or something?
Actually, I write for the New York Times.
No way, you're Nicholas Fidel?
Can I say?
No, you're not.
Okay, I know I look pathetic. Do I honestly look desperate enough to pretend to be some sort of fancy celebrity? Wait, do I look desperate enough?
I mean, well, okay, you're not because he was last year.
I got LASIK surgery last weekend. 2020 now.
Just give me a second.
Okay. Oh wow, this is happening to me. In this restaurant.
Okay, you are Nicholas Fidel.
That's what I've been saying.
So, what's it like being a fancy food critic?
Well, it's just like any other job, really. It goes a little something like this. As I sit at the table, I scope up the scene. It should be clear that the exterior is matched with the cuisine. Structure my good have had good on me, out the walls were so damn green. You don't survive in this business if you're not a little clean. So I wait for the waiter, then order my meal. Something French and expensive, preferably the meal. I can sit in my seat where I eat for two, it's a pretty big deal. Sometimes I have a condition because my job description is so damn real. Yeah, I work twice a week and I eat out for free. I unroll my napkin in the lap of luxury. I write about the food and drink, so never have to think. And they treat me like I'm royalty. The world's gonna know your name when you're critically acclaimed. Gotta have a steady heart so you can stomach this career. Turn a blind eye to the bleeding and the fear. For every two-star review, there's a family that waits for 100 years. The recipe for a delicacy is blood, sweat, and tears. And sure, sometimes I wonder why the world's chosen me. Taste buds aren't all that special, I've got no fancy degree. What do I gotta need more than a lot of vocabulary? Everyone's a critic, what do I especially like you and review really what do I make? I'm a culinary parasite, a hack job of pig. And the savory plate I decide to make. But the river that I'll ever be, 'cause I can never do the same, yet I'm critically acclaimed. Culinary school, they said I was a fool, so I let go of my silly dream. I left the Cornell Blue, majored in journalism. Why you? Simon Cowell of the New York restaurant scene. So I churned out my column for thousands to read, and I tried to find meaning in this life that I lead. Got no kids, got no wife, got no hobbies or life. all my classes. Chopping, dicing, advanced whisking, tenderizing. That one was tough. My teacher and mentor, Monsieur Garçon, told me I had a big future in the restaurant world, and that he felt that I was like the son he never had. It was the day of the final exams, and I decided to make a souffle, one of the most well-respected and temperamental dishes in the culinary kingdom. Everything was going perfectly. I was whisking the yolks into a luscious base. I was whipping the whites into towering peaks. I was folding, not stirring, and gently, tenderly, lovingly. I poured it in the pan and placed it on the rack.
So what happened?
I forgot to turn on the oven. I took the souffle out of the cold, lifeless chamber and, full of shame, placed it before Monsieur Garçon. He looked at it, uncooked, and still took his spoon in his perfect hand and ate the whole thing. He stared at me in the eyes the entire time, eating. The look of sheer disappointment on the face of that defeated Frenchman eating an entire souffle made out of uncooked eggs and tears. It's never left me. I haven't cooked since.
That's a simple mistake. I'm sure you were just under a lot of pressure.
The chef is always under a lot of pressure. I guess I'm just not cut out for the culinary arts.
Do you think you're cut out to be a food critic?
I'm the most esteemed food-based reviewer in the United States.
But do you like being a food critic?
People would kill for my job.
Do you like it?
I never go hungry.
Do you like it?
I guess I'd rather be a well-reviewed critic than a poorly reviewed chef.
I understand.
Besides, my crippling fear of failure keeps me from taking even the most remote risk while simultaneously preventing me from being vulnerable with people.
Monsieur, mademoiselle, some light music?
We're not professionals. I'm supposed to be washing dishes.
Yes, madame.
I was thinking you could sing a song in French. But Castle de good. How can you not fall in love while your Parisian waiter sings you a traditional lullaby? I would sing one in Russian, but they are mostly about children getting eaten by bears in their bed.
Oui, but of course I can sing a song from my French childhood.
Lovely. Or else.
As a young boy growing up in Wichita, I did the packaging plant. And like every other little boy in Wichita, I had just one I was the youngest of 8 brothers and kind of a black sheep. Well, we worshipped Tom Brady and Hulk Hogan. I preferred Meryl Streep. I tried out for football and didn't make the team. My dad was mad, but I was glad because I had other dreams. No making plays or getting hazed or catching touchdown passes. I was at my local rec center taking salsa classes. She said, kids, you like Shakira because your hips, they never lie. She made me feel about dancing on the blues. She said, you got to get to the music, kid. What is that to lose? I thought about my brothers cutting off my Barbie's head. And mine was on tapes I had to hide under the bed. Oh, I thought about it. I said, why should I even stay in a place where people wouldn't accept me just because I was artistic? Are we gonna move on?
Yeah, sure. Sorry, I thought maybe you made a mistake because I thought you were going to say something different.
Oh, what do you think I was gonna say?
It's not important. Why don't we just go from where we left off?
Sounds good. That night, I packed up my family album posters, my Madonna CDs, and my one-way ticket to Fort Lauderdale. It was 2005, so I took my pager and I threw it in the toilet. I was leaving behind a family that didn't accept me, and a town that would never know me for who I truly was. Took my tap shoes, took my temptation. When all was in my land, I thought I had it all. So I slipped out of a face shrink and took a nasty fall. It's fine to me, but I was useless on the ship. It's hard to shake your culo when you've broken both your hips. He said, I'll stay away and drop me out the nearest port. Just a kid in the city of New York. I thought to myself, I was gonna die here on a dirty boardwalk in a full-body cast and Bermuda shorts. I mean, what was I thinking? Have you seen my face? This city was gonna eat me alive. But then I thought, wait a second. Could be a Broadway dancer, I could light up the stage. It was 2008, it was great, flat, and usually all the rage.
In the heights, I buy my coffee and
starting note, please?
You're just a little bit flat.
I'm not flat. I needed some time until I made it big. So I needed someone here with this Italian gig. I should have been everyone with things here tonight. I had only salsa pants and not a pseudo tie. I was just some country but I sounded like a hit. So I can't with the accents and French is what I picked. My big career now was not above the grounds. 8 years as a waiter, as depressing as it sounds. So what have I become? Who knows except our God? I'm not a son, or a brother, or a dancer, or a football player, or a star, or a waiter, or French, or a man. I'm a fraud.
I don't
barely shown like any.
The only attraction they have shown has been expressed through food puns and veiled metaphors.
It's sickening.
Yep, any one of us would have had a better love story than this repressed, middle-of-the-road quirk fest.
Watch and learn.
Okay, all right.
They're boring, we're dying. There were no callbacks, rivalries, or creme brulee.
All these losers were said or done. They share an entree.
Doesn't make
What
sense.
does it mean? Just a jock and an athlete in a tale of high school and love combined.
Star-crossed lovers, the first of its kind. That's all. We are young and fun and hot, and everyone can see
It should be
the
me.
boring dying. Where are the rivals? Social groups that disagree. Now's the time.
Should be you and me.
Should be you. Ow, ow. That's the one basketball montage you've ever seen. It's a crime. Should be you and me. Should be you. Ow,
You know the world should see us.
'cause I think that we should have been the stars. I know this one.
Squeeze in quick.
Sorry, I'm like kind of the piano player for the show. So like when anyone comes up and like touches my instrument, you know, I get a little like sex of it. And you can go down there and you can like sing and dance and whatever, but I'm gonna be here, I'm gonna play the piano, you know.
I'm sorry.
It's fine.
Just a guy, arts is cynical as I like that kind of jazz, and I get all the steady drive. I'm sorry.
To hide my crippling depression and anxiety.
I mean, come on, guys. I'm Ryan Gosling, okay? You know, the star of every romantic comedy. The Notebook. Ever heard of it? What do you want? Really? What more could you want?
I've been the romantic lead in lots of movie franchises too. We got Spider-Man, Superman. Yeah, that was Crazy Stupid Love.
Stupid love? I guess, but you remember Aloha?
Okay, really?
You don't think there was an actual half-Hawaiian actress just dying for that role?
We're going to talk about being racially insensitive, Mr.
Which
There is
I-
no one more qualified to preserve the tradition of jazz, a historically black form of music, capitalized upon again and again by white men. You're white, I mean. John Legend should have played you.
Voices still, ever love slowly.
So while shows like Hamilton and Fun Home bring a diverse and queer narrative to the stage, Broadway is still overwhelmingly heterosexual and white.
I don't know about you all, but I'm tired of watching two white people fall in love for the 1,000th time. Give me something a little more original.
In recent studies of Broadway shows, women only play 1 in 3 roles. Can't argue with the host, baby.
You know what I'm tired of seeing? All these couples are so European. Where are the musicals I get to be in?
So get wise and partake diversified.
Don't be surprised when you realize
Not heterosexual people of color can fall in love too. Take me for what I am. Promote diversity. So if you give a damn, cast me, baby. Or leave me the star of the show. I should be the star of the show.
So, how about dessert?
I think I'd like to wait a while.
What? Why?
I mean, we just had dinner.
It's always going to be a bad time.
I'm not even sure I want dessert.
You don't want dessert?
At home, dessert can be really expensive and complicated and a huge time commitment. I mean, if you really want dessert.
I guess I just always imagined I'd come home one day to find a little dessert running around.
If we have dessert, we can't do all the things we want to do. I mean, we'll have to get a sitter to watch the dessert if we want to go out at night.
Listen, my mother is expecting us to have a dessert.
What does she have to do with this?
A dessert is one of those beautiful things you can have with another person. Nothing would make me happier than having dessert.
But what if we separate and it has to split its time between us? And we mess it up and it grows to resent us and it decides not to go to college and it never calls or texts and we're constantly worried about it. And Amanda King is red one finds itself in Cabo. Jacques! The song!
Escargot from Quebec. French fries, French toast, French roast, French vanilla. Jack? Sean? You work here? Not anymore. Ruse, how are your hips? Healed from the break and we're ready to shake. I left right after you did. Something just wasn't the same. I'm a producer on Broadway now, actually. There's a show in casting called Live Fusion, and I think it'd be perfect for the main role. You have an agent? Well, you wanna know anything?
Oh, Chef, I've been in love with you ever since I saw you sell some at Ruse.
Oh, Sean, take me away!
Well, I mean, he's artistic. That is the second strangest first date I've ever been on.
Well, hey, it's getting kind of late. I should probably turn in. You have to quit my job in the morning.
Yeah, me too. I want to be well rested one. Get that promotion. Woo. Well, I just wanted to say thank you. This night didn't turn out at all like I planned, but I had a really nice time.
Me too.
Well, I better go catch my lift.
Wait. Sam. Before you go, there's something you should know. I hope that you don't think I'm some sort of freak. And I don't know when, but I kind of sort of maybe like to see you again, so I don't know.
Same time next week.
And so, although the ambiance was contrived, the wheel was dry, and the waitstaff performed an incomprehensible and almost insensitive break bench cabaret, the meal I had at Olive Garden was one of my favorite I'd ever had the pleasure of experiencing. While gourmet ingredients and fine wines certainly have their merit, nothing completes an eating experience like warm charm and human companionship. So stop by and order some shrimp poppers at this little hole in the wall. It might change your life, I know it's changed mine. I give Olive Garden the last restaurant I will ever review. My first and final 5-star rating. I hate to eat and run, but I must be off. So for now, and forever, dear readers, bon appetit.
Life and love will find you if you have the appetite. A journey of love and of discovery can begin with just one bite.
I don't know where you'll go when the night is, but I want to share an entree with you.
I want to share an entree here with you.
This is definitely my creative peak and nobody can tell me otherwise.